session we have how to develop a VBCS application database, like how to create a table and how to insert the rows manually and how to add the table into the one of the web application and how to test the same, so that it will generate within the browser itself. The page can invoke with the runtime. We can see the data. Now we'll try to add some create, update, delete pages, very simple ones. So as of now, at this moment, this is more enough for CRUD operations, create, read, update, delete. Okay. Whenever requirements will come, at the moment you can get this practice. Okay. As of now, do not take much overload. The moment you can practice, this OIC, that is more enough. Just get the knowledge on VBCS and PCS. So do not get more practice on this VBCS. It will take more time. Mostly it will take minimum 4 to 5 years to trend this application. The trending will come obviously after 4 to 5 years. Once everything is stabilized, then VBCS will come into picture. As of now, none of the clients are not using this PCS, Process Cloud Services. That is not yet started. Okay, this is where we are. Visual Builder.
Vijay, we cannot use application tables here, right?
No, we cannot. We can use the web service and REST APIs instead of that.
Okay, because yesterday you created one table to create that form. But
that is custom table.
Yes. So if you want to just refer some data in that custom form from any standard table. So
yeah, any standard table, if you want to refer, you can perform a get operation by using REST APIs.
Okay.
The only one way, REST APIs or web services to get the data in your VBCS.
Okay.
Other than that, we do not have any table source here. Okay. Now, so yesterday we are created one web application and here created a database object, employee business object. By default, it will store 5 GB data here. This is my web application. This is main start web application. Here we are drag and drop one of the table component here. And we are added the data. Right side, we have a data section is there. Just click on the data and selected our target table. Okay. Now create one more page here. Just, or you can do the main. Okay. Just the main. Okay. So the quick start. Earlier we added the data. Now add the create page. Just click on add create page. This is my business object table. Select this. Oh, it's not selected. Yeah. Click on the next. So what are the fields you are trying to display? I'm trying to display employee number, employee name, and age. Just click on the finish. So it will create a page for us. Will create a page, create employee business software. This is one of the button and this is my page. Okay. So here, just try to run the application. We'll see how it goes. Just preview the application. Now this is my create employee business object. Now it is fetching the data from the table itself. Now there is a button is created. By default, Oracle is created the button. When you click on the button, it will navigate to create employee form. This is my create employee form. So here you can type the data. Something 110, employee name test, and age something 10. Just save. You will get a confirmation here. Employee B was saved. Employee B were record successfully created. Now this table is refreshed with your new record 110. So how it is creating it, the background, what's happening? Okay. So here, when you create create employee business object, nothing but when you add a create page, by using this, we are added the create page, right? So it's created one of the page for us, main create employee business object. This is the page has been created. Okay, this page has been created and the button gets added on our start page. the button gets added on our start page. Okay, here in the main page, if you see the left side, there is a main page is there. Here there is a root. There is a root. Yeah, there is settings is there in the main. Here flow settings. In out of these two pages, which page you want to be run at runtime. So I want to set it as a main start is the main page, so that at runtime I will see this page as a starting page. I don't want to be go for that. I want to go for main create page at runtime. So you can set this default page can be opened at runtime. Just try to run the same. Now instead of table, now we will see the business object table as a default page. Okay. Now we'll see the code behind of this. This is main create here. This is one of the heading. You can get the heading from here. This is the heading. This is one of the heading. Just drag and drop. This is my employee number. This is my employee name, and this is age. The same will try to add the same here. Just try to create one more page here. Create page. GP11 create. We'll try to replicate the same here. Okay. First, we'll try to design the page. Heading. So my heading is GP11 create employee. Okay. So I don't want to be go like this figure. Just you can change like this. Okay. Now I need input text boxes in order to hold my data. Input text. This is my input text and the label hint. This is employee number. This is employee number. And one more text. This is employee name. One more text. This is age. Okay. Now, when I enter this data, I want we need to have one button, right? When you click on the button, data can be inserted into my table. So for that, add one button. This is my button, which is save, and there is one more button for cancel. I don't want to insert the data. When I click on the cancel, again it will navigate to my home page. Something cancel. Okay. Redraw. It's not adjusting. It is not adjusting. It should be. Okay, no problem. So this is my page, save, cancel, and followed by the employee, information. So I want to set this my page as a root page, settings, and sorry, click on the main, settings, and GP11 create. Now try to execute the same. Now you will see your custom page into the picture. This is something save and followed by information. When you enter the data, it will accept your employee number, it will accept employee name, it will accept your age. When you click on the save, it will try to insert the data in your table. So first you need to bind your text boxes with your table columns. That is the first step. Then after, when you click on the save, you need to accept this text boxes data and perform a post operation on your table, employee table, so the data can be inserted into your table. Now this is my page. So how will you bind with your pages, your table data with your text box is nothing but select the employee number, data. Here you can select your flow, system, page, system, current flow. Okay, so I did not remember here. We'll see here. What's the page? Will be deleted? No, right? Employee number, employee name, and age. Just click on the finish. So here we can bind the data with our table. Employee number, here data, page dot variables dot employee BO dot employee number. So here also we have right data, page. Here you can create a variable employee BO, and the variable is okay. To create a type and variable, right? Okay, let's leave this. First, we'll see the standard one. Otherwise, you will get confused here. Okay. So this is my text boxes. So how they are getting the data is nothing but they are binding this text box data with our table column. This is page dot variable dot employee BO dot employee number in the data properties. So in the employee business object, it is binding with employee number. The same way employee name, the same way age. The same way age here, data, age. So that when you click on the save data, when you click on the save, it will perform a post operation. So we'll see the button behind of this code. This is my button. Here there is a events is there. Just click on create employee business object chain. Just click on the same. This is my button behind the code. This is my button behind code. So can we zoom it? So here they are invoking call rest endpoint, call rest endpoint business objects followed by employee business object. So here the right side you can see body is mapped with a business object. So we not understood here this one. That is my worry. Okay. So this is the code where Oracle is maintaining in order to perform the create operation when you click on the save button. One of the action, nothing but one of the event is created on this button. Now we'll try to create the same event on our button. So before that, first we need to bind the data, right? In order to bind the data, there is a types is available here. Type. First to create a type from endpoint, business object, and this is my type get. Just click on the next. Employee, where is data? Employee number, employee name, and age. Just finish. There is a type is created followed by 3 fields. Okay. Now create a variable. Employee variable. And the type is based on your whichever you created based on the type, you can create a variable. This is my get all employee view. Just create. One type is created. Now navigate to the employee business object. This is my page designer, employee number, the data, page. This is my employee variable. Okay. So employee variable, here I can see the employee variable. How can I embed? I don't see page dot variable dot. Okay, not getting there. I did not remember exactly. I need to reconnect. Okay, this is we'll see later. We'll see the standard operations now. This is the page designer. This is for create. The same if you want to add edit page. If you want to edit the edit page, just click on the edit, click on the next. And employee number, employee name and age, followed by the finish. So it will create edit employee button on our main page. And this is my, it is edit page. This is edit Visual Basic page. Okay, in the same way, create one more page. Add detail page or delete action. Already we have added the detail page, nothing but we are getting the data. Add delete action. Just click on the finish. So it will create a delete button. Now you can run this application. Main settings and main start. And try to preview the application. We'll see how it goes. So we need to see the button behind code, how Oracle is written. This is create employee business object. So when you click on the create employee business object, it would pop up your create page. When you click on the cancel, again, it will navigate to your home page. The same way, select the record so that edit and delete can be highlighted. Just click on the edit employee business object so that data can be edited here. You can see the data and you can update the same data, something like this. Just click on the save. The record is successfully updated 301. The same way, delete. So on, so delete is the record is successfully deleted. So if you are good with this create button behind code, edit button behind code, and delete button behind code, if you are good with that, you can work with any Visual Basic form. Okay, you can work with any Visual Basic form when you are good with this action events. Okay, so how we can create the action events is nothing but this is our custom page which we created. This is my button, right? Just click on the cancel button. As of now, you can delete this. We'll see minor parts now. This is cancel button. So when I click on the cancel, what are the operations you are trying to perform? Just click on the events, click on new event on OJ action. Here, when I want to click on the cancel, I want to navigate to my main page, which is main start. So here in the general section, there is a navigate or navigate back. You can use navigate, just drag and drop the navigation properties. So navigate to which page? So I'm trying to navigate to main start page. Here you need to set this like this. So when you execute this page, click on the main, try to execute GP11 create and try to submit. So here just click on the cancel. So it will navigate to your main page. Okay, the way you need to develop your pages. The same way, when I click on the save, how the data will be inserted in the page is nothing but just click on the save, new event on OJ action. So here, call rest. This is my rest call, the rest endpoint. Whenever green color is highlighted, just you can drag and drop. So what is the REST point you are trying to call here? Just select. This is my business object. I'm trying to perform the post. Just click on the select. Okay. And you can map this post from body. Is not mapped. You can select the body, and here page employee variable does have your application data. Your complete input text box, whichever text box you have created, those text boxes are binded with this employee variable. This employee variable we have created with the help of one of the type variable. Type is depends on your table. Okay, the way it has your application data. Just drag and drop to here, so that your application data will bind to your post operation and it will perform insert operation on your table. Just click on the save. So whenever button is successfully clicked, this event will be fired and it will perform the post operation from your application data, and it will insert the data into your table. Post is nothing but insert. Okay, so based on the success, I need to get a confirmation it is successfully inserted. So you need to add a message here. This is the file notification and the summary. Record created successfully. The message is what the message you are trying to populate. Record is created successfully. Display mode, which is transient, is nothing but a temporary purpose. I need to display the message. The notification type, it's a confirmation or it info, whichever you want, you can use. Error or warn something. This is string, not external for translation. What is this? No problem. So when you click on the button, this piece of code will be executed. You will get a notification. So on, so is successfully executed. If any errors are there, you will see the file notification which is in error, and you can see the runtime error message here. You can see the runtime error message, message.summary. Okay. This is the post operation you can perform. Not sure why this is, I'm not able to see the data with variable, employee variable, items, item 0. And this employee number, I need to bind with employee number. It is not okay. Should be starts with page.variables. Not sure why it is not. Created properly only. Type based on your field. This is create employee business object. We have created the type here. Create employee business object. Age, employee number, same we have created, right? Here also create one more type, create from endpoint, business object, employee, and this is get. Just click on the finish. This is created. Now we can map this to our variable. Just delete it. Try to create a variable, employee variable, and based on my type, just get employee VO. Just click on the create. Okay. Now go to the page designer. Try to bind that variable to this table. Data, function, employee variable, and this is my employee number. Okay, now it's binded. Again, data, sorry, employee name, you can bind employee name, and this is age, and you can bind with age. Now we are binded with a type which is variable. The variables are we are binded with our input text boxes. And this variable, whichever you have created employee variable, this employee variable we are mapped in your post operation. At last, this employee variable have your complete application data. This employee variable we are mapped with your post operation, so that data will automatically inserted into your table. Okay, now we'll try to test it. Level create and try to run it. Something 01 test 01 something 40. Just click on the save. Error response during rest action. So there is an error while click on save button. There is something variable issue, I guess. Not sure where it is failing. We'll see in the next class. I'm also not worked on VBCS in real time. We'll see the complete create operation next time here. I will get back on the same. We need to more focus on the events, how we need to catch the data, how we need to insert the data. Post operation perform and this get operation we need to use. And if you want to use any REST service, web services, here REST services, service connection, and define from endpoint. So what the method you are trying to perform? So I'm trying to perform the post. So what is the endpoint URL? This is for web service REST APIs in order to get the data or insert the data whichever you want. So this is my receipt endpoint URL. This is my, in order to create a receipt endpoint URL. Okay. So we can use copy, click on the next, and this is my REST API. Create receipt API, and these are not required. Here there is somewhere we need to add authentication. This is authentication, which is basic authentication. And provide the username. Just save this. Just click on the create. So now the connection gets created successfully. Now we can use this REST API and in your pages. So how will you use this REST API in your pages? Nothing but the same kind here. This is my create page, right? So here create a type from endpoint. Nothing but endpoint is services. This is my REST API. Select this endpoint. Just click on the next. It's not allowing. This is table. This is post. So it is not an issue with this REST API. Servers, endpoint. Here, this is a post we have used. Action int create. But then this request. This is standard results EEBV. This is endpoint URL. The response, we don't need any response here. And the test also not required as of now. It should be allowed. The problem is every time this VBCS application is getting updated. That is a problem. It's not accepting now endpoint.
for each step, it is auto commit, right, Vijay?
Auto commit. Yeah. Post
Or,
nothing but it will perform the commit by default.
okay. So if you want to revert some few changes,
Delete only.
okay.
You can perform the delete. You can call delete operation. Okay, no problem. We'll see the complete application Monday. Complete whole create operation we'll see from scratch onwards. And we'll see this receipt example as well, so that you will get some familiarity with this VBCS application. One of this custom table, one of the standard REST API. These two examples are more enough. We'll come back with these two examples on Monday. Okay. Okay. Thanks to all. That's it for today.
Yeah, I have one question for regarding VIP. Is it possible to add digital signatures?
Digital signature. Yes, you can add the digital signatures. Digital signatures, I guess here we have. Just to share my screen.
Okay.
More often, we are going to use these digital signatures from RTF itself. But Oracle has provided a way here. We'll see that.
Okay.
Illustration. Manage BA publisher. This is digital signature. The security center is a digital signature is there.
Okay.
Here you need to use signatures here and use this signature in your report. Okay.
Okay. So it's like a file, right? And we have to use
file.
it.
Correct.
Okay. Thanks.
Okay, thanks to everyone. Have a nice weekend. We'll connect on Monday and Tuesday. Mostly Tuesday we'll wrap up, or we can wrap up on Monday. First 30 minutes we'll see this VBCS. Then I will come up with one of the PCS example. Okay. Thanks to all. Have a nice day.